and welcome back to another vlog. I know it's been a very long time since I vlogged or posted on my YouTube channel, so I definitely have neglected it, so I apologize. But it's been busy. The month of March was busy. So I think the last time I even posted on YouTube had to have been February, I want to say. But this year has just been a whirlwind year. It's been very busy, just ripping and running, doing things. So I've been neglecting my YouTube channel very much so. So sorry about that. I'm gonna try to be consistent as I can and get videos out, but just, you know, I'm gonna try my best. So I'm starting off, I guess, back with a vlog. Me and my family, we're on a spring break. My kids are on their spring break, so they informed me a couple of weeks ago that they've never been to Disney, so that's where we are. As you can see as you guys would have seen from the clips, I did several clips of our day. We actually got here on a Tuesday night around 11 p.m. I left right after I got off work, and we drove down here. It took us about 7 hours from Atlanta to get here. So when we got here, we just kind of put our stuff up, unpacked, because I just like to unpack when I go somewhere. Right when I get there, I don't know, I like to have my stuff unpacked so I know what I got. So we unpacked last night, and then today we got up, went to Walmart. I did like an online grocery run from Walmart. Got our groceries this morning, came back, and then we've been chilling at the resort, as you guys would have seen. It's a really nice resort, like right close to Disney, which I knew it was close, but I didn't know it was this close. Like, we were really close to Disney. I mean, we're pretty much on Disney property. So, but the resort has pretty much everything. They have several different pools, like water slides, lazy rivers, mini golf, activities, all the things. They have lots of things for us to do here. So the plan was for us to spend 2 days at the park, because I say we're not gonna be here long, but we're gonna be here till Sunday. We're leaving Sunday, so I didn't want to bombard us with so much to do, because we'll just be worn out, because we all got to go back to work on Monday, and the kids got to go back to school on Monday, and we're leaving Sunday, so I don't want them to be too tired from this week. But so yeah, we're gonna go to the parks 2 days. So we're gonna go to Magic Kingdom tomorrow, and today we spent time on the resort, because we know we didn't want to go anywhere after that long drive from last night. And then Friday, I think we're gonna hang out at the resort and just kind of see what we get into here. We've pretty much done most of the things that they have here, but we'll just hang out again at the resort on Friday, and then Saturday wrap it up and go to another park, Disney park. I think my kids want to go to Hollywood Studios, I believe. So that's kind of like our itinerary for the week. So I'm sure it will go by fast. I hope it goes by slow, so we can really enjoy ourselves, because none of us are ready to go back to work or school. So but yeah, this is my kids' their first trip to Disney. I didn't even realize I've never taken them. I guess I did, but we go to so many other different places I never would have thought. Plus, Disney is very expensive, so this is probably the most expensive trip that we've gone on. Yeah, this is a very expensive trip, but well worth it. We so far have had a good time today. Today has just been a blast, and the weather is perfect. Like, I think the rest of the week is going to be sunny. It's going to be cool, like in the 70s, so it's not going to be too hot. And so I'm hoping when we go to the parks, it's also not going to be too hot. So but yeah, I just want to check in, because I haven't even introduced the vlog. I think I just went right into the clips. So to introduce the vlog, say hello, and I hope you guys have been doing well. We are already in April, which is crazy. This year is flying by. But like I said, March was a very busy year between doing things for my son. He's a senior, so we're getting him ready to get out of, to graduate, just with senior pictures. And we had anniversaries. Our wedding anniversary was March the 30th. Then just like church anniversary things, and just, yeah, we've been really busy in March. So that's why I didn't really do a whole lot in March. So hopefully I can be more consistent in April and give you guys some content in April. Hopefully at least one video a week is where my goal is now, because it's really hard for me to really do these videos now, because I'm just so busy. And but I'm gonna try to get back on here and make you guys a priority. You guys that are still sticking with me and haven't unsubscribed and still kind of my ride or dies and sticking with me, so I appreciate you guys. So but yeah, so just want to introduce the vlog, say hello. I am back, I guess, and yeah, enjoy our spring break trip with us. So I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. We're gonna go to the Magic Kingdom, so that should be really fun. So yeah, you guys are gonna come along with us, so I will see you guys in the morning. Everyone, and just like that, we are back home. Actually, I've been home for a few days. I think the last time I talked to y'all was literally last week, but all this is in one vlog, so you won't even know the difference, girl. But yeah, it's been like a whole week since the last time I talked to you guys, which was the first night that we got to our trip, or the first night of our trip, I should say. Well, actually, it was kind of the second night, because we got there on a Tuesday, and I think I've last vlogged or talked on this vlog was on a Wednesday, so it's like a whole week later. So we got home on Sunday night, and so we just kind of you know, finished washing clothes, or wash clothes rather, just to kind of get ready for the work week, because we've all had to literally go back to work and to go back to school on that following Monday, or that Monday. So just kind of did some things around the house in preparation for the beginning of a new week. So yeah, so it's been a whole nother week since I talked to y'all last, so sorry I didn't talk a whole lot. I just wanted to share the clips. I think that's better anyway, just to share the clips, not necessarily talk a whole lot, even though y'all know I love to talk. So that's what this portion of the video is going to be about, is talking. So yeah, so I'm just going to recap the trip, and then I have some new in items, actually the pieces that I wore on my trip. I just thought I would talk to you guys about the pieces that I purchased from Abercrombie, and then I got a few shoes from Zara, and then I do have a dress that I got from Asos. I haven't even opened that package up, so I guess we'll open it up on screen, or now. I haven't even tried it on to see if it even fits. So yeah, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me and my family on our spring break trip 2025. I also just literally got off work too, so I'm a little tired, so just bear with me throughout the remainder of this video. So but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, enjoy coming along with us on our family spring break vacation. This is my son's last spring break as a high schooler. He will be going to college, or he'll be in college next spring break, so hopefully his spring break will be around the same time my daughter's is. Otherwise, he may not get to go on spring break with us next year. We may have to figure something out. So it's a little bittersweet because of the fact that, yeah, my son is graduating and he's going to college, and so it'll just be me and my husband and my daughter going on vacation. Hopefully it won't be, but hopefully we can figure something out depending on when my son will be on his spring break. But anywho, so yeah, it was a bittersweet vacation for us. So we enjoyed each other, had a good time. So let me just recap. Yeah, we got there on a Tuesday night. Like, I left after I got off work. I got off work a little bit early just so we can get on that road, because it was about a 7-hour drive from where we live to Orlando. And so we left right after I got off work on a Tuesday night, and got there on Tuesday night around, it was around 10:30, 11 o'clock. So we got there really late. We were all very tired. So Wednesday we spent the night at the resort, as you guys would have seen from the footage, and the resort is really nice. I didn't get a chance to film a room tour, which I always do whenever I do these travel vlogs. I try to do a room tour in case you guys want to see actually what the room looks like. Sometimes pictures don't do it justice, and sometimes the pictures can be way better than the actual room. But I will say, for this particular room, the website definitely depict the room perfectly. So I will try to leave the link to the resort we stayed on. You know, I kind of knew this before I booked it. I booked it on Airbnb, by the way, and the name of it was Wyndham at Bonnet Creek, or Wyndham Bonnet Creek. It's like a collection of these different resorts right there, kind of on the same property, and it's like a timeshare resort, which I didn't know when I was booking. I kind of knew, actually I did know, I'm not even gonna sit here in front like I didn't know, but we didn't do a timeshare. It's just we rented it out from the owner, I guess, of this timeshare place, because she even told me in the details and everything that they, you know, they may try to ask you to take a tour from timeshare. Just tell them no, which we were gonna do that anyway, because no, I'm not doing no timeshare, like So anyway, just heads up, it is kind of like a timeshare type of resort. But like I said, we went through Airbnb and got a pretty good deal. And they were doing construction because there was like 6 different buildings on this resort. We were in like building 3, and that's the building they were doing construction on. So I feel like that's why that's why I got, it was such like a good deal for this particular resort, or this particular room we stayed in. It's because they were doing construction on the building that we were staying in. So, which was building 3, because there was like 6 towers, actually is what they call it, tower 3. We're in tower 3. So, but it's really nice resort. They had all the amenities that you would, you know, mainly see at a resort. They had obviously pools. I think they had pools at 3 of the towers. They had like water slides at a couple of the towers. They had, of course, like I said, the pools. They had shuffleboard. They had the, what do you call it? We played it. Oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank right now. I can't think of it. Anyway, it's like where you have like a little bean bag and you're trying to get in the hole. Cornhole. Couldn't get that out for nothing. So they had cornhole, which we played. They had mini golf, which we played. They had like an indoor little arcade. They had like a little theater type situation, which we tried to go watch a movie one of the nights that we were there, which I think was the first night actually, where we just kind of chilled at the resort on that Wednesday. But they were making too much noise, so we ended up leaving and going to play mini golf. They have like it's really nice because the property kind of makes a circle, like towers kind of are like in a circle, and in between, like in the inside of the towers, if that makes sense, there's like a little lake, so you can walk around the lake and walk around to the different towers like within the resort, if that makes sense. So it was really nice, really nice. At like a koi pond, which I think I showed you guys footage of that. So it's just a really nice resort. I definitely would go back if I was going to Disney, because it was, speaking of that, it was right next to all the parks, like 5-minute drive to at least the parks that we went to. We went to Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, and I think Hollywood Studios was the closest one and Magic Kingdom was the furthest out. But all the different Disney parks, it was only like 5-minute drive, which was perfect. So we didn't have to worry about traffic and all that. So that was good. Very good location. And like I said, the rooms, I wish I would have gotten a tour of the rooms. But the website, the pictures that you see of the rooms on the website is the actual depiction of the room. So if that kind of gives you some gauge of how the rooms look. They were really spacious rooms. We had a 2-bedroom condo. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned that they were condos, so we got like a 2-bedroom condo. Me and my husband had shared a room. We had like a king-size bed. Then my kids shared a room, which I think were 2 full-size beds, and the kids had their own bathroom, which the bathroom wasn't attached to their room, but it was like right next door to their room. So they had like a full bathroom with the shower, toilet, and everything. And then we had our own bathroom inside of our room, and it actually also had like a little jacuzzi tub, and me and my husband both had different sinks, so that was nice. So but yeah, if we ever go back to Disney, which I don't know when that'll ever be, because it took us this long to go, because my kids never been to Disney. I think I mentioned that when I was doing the talking portion of this video when I started it. Yeah, they've never been to Disney, and I don't know why we never went. Actually I do. Because it's expensive. This is probably one of the most expensive trips we've been on, because including the room and the tickets, very expensive trip. So that's probably why we never went, because it was expensive. Even though this was like a spur of the moment type trip, it's not something that I've been saving for, although I kind of save money anyway as I go. So, but definitely it's one of those trips that you gotta make sure your budget is good, because it's an expensive trip. Disney in itself is expensive. So but we had a good time. Like I said, we laughed, joked, just enjoyed each other for my son's last, little spring break before he graduates and goes off to college. So we had a good time. Definitely looking forward to go back sometime soon. Like I said, I don't know when it'll be, but we definitely had a good time. I would like to go back and visit some of the other parks, like Animal Kingdom, because we didn't get to go there, and also Epcot Center, we didn't get to go there. And now that I think about it, I hadn't been to Disney in probably over 20 years. The last time I went, actually, I was pregnant with my son, so I guess technically my son has been there. He just wasn't on the outside. He was in my belly when I went to Disney. And I know that's bad. I know that's bad. But Disney is, for me, it's not one of those, not like Six Flags. Like, you're not going to get the thrill rides. Although they do have some. But it's definitely, I feel like, a place for, like, little kids. Even though, like I said, you know, we have fun. Even though we're older, obviously adults love, you know, we as adults loved it, me and my husband. But as far as if you're trying to go somewhere and you get like and experience like thrill rides, you probably want to go to Six Flags for that if you were older and that's your thing. But one thing I can say about Disney is that a lot of the rides are indoors, so you don't have to worry about, you know, waiting out in the hot sun. It's just too hot for that, even though the temperature was really nice over there, like really nice temperatures. Down in Florida, it was like in the 70s. I think some of the nights I even had to put on a little like sweater because it was a little chilly. So, but it was nice. Like during the day, middle of the day, it was in the 70s, so it wasn't too hot and unbearable like it normally would be in Florida, especially in the summertime. Like, yeah, you just can't really enjoy being outside in the summertime here in the South, and especially in Florida. So, but yeah, best trip we've been on ever. I can boldly say that because we've been on lots of trips and been lots of places, but this was probably the best one for sure. Just because, like I said, we had such a good time and we all enjoyed it. And I think the best part was the fireworks show at Magic Kingdom. We went there on Thursday, so this is kind of how we did it. Wednesday we stayed at the resort, like I said. Thursday we went to Magic Kingdom. Friday we stayed at the resort, and we actually didn't really stay at the resort. We left and went to Disney Springs around like 3 p.m. something like that. So we just kind of hung out at the resort in our room because we were so tired from all that walking we did at Magic Kingdom on Thursday. So Friday was like a chill at the resort, chill in the room type day. And like I said, we went to Disney Springs to get something to eat, and my kids wanted to watch a movie. We wanted to see Cirque du Soleil, I think that's how you say it, because they do have one at Disney Springs, and me and my husband want to go see that. But you know, it's all about the kids. We try to make it about the kids for spring break. They wanted to go to the movies to see Minecraft, which was a cute movie. Definitely a kiddie movie. There's some kind of thing going on TikTok with this movie where kids are like in the movie theater screaming. It was funny at first, but eventually it got annoying when the kids were like screaming and like making like, they were like applauding, not really screaming. They were like clapping at different parts of the movie, which my son was saying is something that has to do with TikTok. So at first it was funny. Then it got annoying when they kept clapping at different times, different spots of the movie. So, but anywho, just to put that out there in case you guys are parents and want to take your kids to see this movie. Apparently there's this thing on TikTok where when certain things happen in the movie, the audience or the kids in the audience will clap their hands and applaud. So just FYI, just a heads up. But anyway, it was a cute movie anyway. And then Saturday we went to Hollywood Studios, and yeah, we definitely had a good time there. They didn't have any more rides there than they did at Magic Kingdom. As a matter of fact, Magic Kingdom has more rides than all the other parks. So but anyway, and then Sunday of course we went home. So but that's our Disney trip. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoy coming along with us. So I'm gonna share with you guys some things that I purchased for the trip. I wanted to do the whole experience, like as far as like getting the ears, little, you know, mouse ears, and having us t-shirts, because we don't ever do that. When we go on trips, we just wear our own thing. Like, we don't coordinate. We ain't that kind of family. But this year I just wanted to, since it's my kids' first time going to Disney, you know, I just wanted to really have the whole experience of us having our, you know, having matching shirts. And I got me and my daughter some little mouse ears. But let me just show you what I got from Amazon first. In case you are planning a trip to Disney this summer or spring or even in the fall time, because I feel like the summer is not the best time to go because it's too hot. But like I said, a lot of the rides are indoors, so that really helped out as far as not waiting in line and waiting in, you know, having to wait in the sun. A lot of the rides you were like going through the line indoors. So, but so if you are trying to plan a trip and you want to, you know, coordinate your outfits or whatever, I got some shirts. I found 2 shirts because we went 2 days, so I found 2 shirts. So the first shirt that we wore, actually let me show you the first one that we wore, which is what we wore to Magic Kingdom. I thought these shirts were so cute. But this is what these look like. So again, I got these off Amazon. I just literally went on there searching for Disney shirts and just bought 4 of each one. So this is the first one that I got. So it just has like Mickey and his little friends on it. It has Family Trip 2025. So so yeah, I got 4 of these for me and my family. I got mine in an extra large, and by the way, a lot of this stuff is going to be wrinkled because I washed this stuff as soon as we got home. So if it's wrinkled, I'm sorry. I'm not about to go through all that and iron them. But yeah, so this is what the first shirt looks like. So I think it's made out of cotton. What is the brand? It just says Disney on the tag here, and then this tag is just like a Port & Company. So what is this? Yeah, 100% cotton, so it shouldn't shrink too much. But I got mine in extra large just because I like my stuff kind of oversized. So, and you can also get this in other colors. I went for this royal blue. They had several colors, but again, I'm trying to coordinate and I'm trying to get a color that we all can agree on. I mean, you're dealing with 4 different people who have, you know, different tastes. Everybody has their different tastes. So just went with this royal blue color. Yeah, me and my husband kind of were trying to figure out what color, and I know he's not gonna wear a whole bunch of colors, so one of his favorite colors is blue, so we went with this particular shirt. So yeah, so got that one, and then the next one I got was this one. This is really cute. It just has, again, Family Trip 2025, and the 2025 part, as you can see, is written out. And again, it just has Mickey and his little friends on it, and we decided to get this one in yellow. I don't know why. I like yellow. And my husband's like, yeah, sure, we'll just get yellow. I don't think at this point. I think after a while, he just got annoyed and was like, whatever, I don't care what you get. So I just ended up getting it in a yellow. So again, like I said, these come in different colors. So if you're not into the colors that I have, then you can always change them out and get different colors. So they had several options on there, but these are the 2 that I just kind of like, we kind of agreed on that were cute for Disney. So, but yeah, and I got this one in extra large. And I think this is also from Disney. It just says Disney here on this tag. So, and then this says Gildan. I guess is where it came from, or the factory manufacturer. It's 100% cotton. So yeah, and then I also got, I was debating whether or not I was gonna just wait until we got there to get bunny ears, since I knew I wanted to get like little ears. So I got me and my daughter these little bunny ears. So yeah, she has the same one. So I wore these particular ones, or me and my daughter wore these ones with the blue, because like I don't know why, I just thought it looked kind of matchy. I was trying to find some ears that were kind of like in this blue, but I couldn't find anything. So this has the shirt has some red in it, you know, with Mickey. I think Mickey or Minnie has like a little red bow on, so we just kind of matched that. And then of course we have this one here. It went perfectly with our yellow shirt, so we wore these to Hollywood Studios, and then the blue one we wore to Magic Kingdom. So but yeah, so those things I got off of Amazon. I also got a bag. Let's see if I can find my bag in here. I got us like a little bag to walk around with. Yeah, let me show you guys these. So yeah, just like a little, it's kind of like a little fanny pack, but we kind of wore it crossbody. So, and I just got it in black because I was going to get it in like a red color, but I was like, you know what, I'm not going to wear a red bag like this walking around. So I just went black. So I got me and her these little black bags to walk around in and keep our stuff in. So yeah, so got this off Amazon. So yeah, so everything I will link down in the description box for you guys, in case, like I said, you're going on a Disney trip and you want to get some Disney items. It might be cheaper to get them on Amazon rather than going to Orlando and like going to like one of those souvenir shops. Definitely don't get them at Disney, because you're gonna pay a whole lot of money. So yeah, so just get them off Amazon. That way you'll have your stuff and you can coordinate and all that stuff. So all right, so I'm gonna share with you guys what I got from Abercrombie, because all these things I wore down there. Because here's the thing, and I know this is bad, all my like spring summer stuff is still in storage, and I didn't feel like going to the basement, even though it's not a big deal to go get that stuff. I just didn't feel like rummaging through that stuff because I still have some of my fall and winter stuff up that I need to put in storage. I haven't even done a wardrobe switch out, so I was not trying to go and, yeah, it's bad. But anyway, I need some shorts anyway. So and I didn't have like any linen shorts. At least I don't think I do. If I do, then I guess I got more. Let me just give them to my daughter if I do have some. But anyway, so I found some linen shorts on Abercrombie because you can't go wrong with linen. So the first pair I got are these black ones right here, and they just have like, they are wrinkled. Like I said, I just got these out of the dryer, so they've been in the dryer and they're all wrinkled. But yeah, and it has like a little drawstring. These are, I got in a extra large, and they are way too big for me. But they have a drawstring so I can cinch them in. But yeah, I got this. I shouldn't have got an extra large. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I knew I gained weight, but I guess I thought I gained an extortion amount of weight because extra large is way too big. So I could have gotten this in a large. I could have gotten it in a medium, but large was good for me. Or large would have been probably better. But yeah. So yeah. And they're just some, like I said, some linen. They're actually linen blend shorts. These aren't even real linen or 100% linen. So, but yeah, just some linen blend shorts. And I wore these with the blue shirt. And I think I wore some red and white, my red and white Adidas Sambas. I'm trying to pop a picture, or I am popping pictures so you guys can see how I put together these outfits in case you want like some outfit ideas for Disney or for any kind of theme park that you're gonna go on for the spring and summer. So, and then I got them in black, then I also got them in like this oatmeal-y kind of beige color. Again, I got them in extra large. It was way too big. And I wore these on our first day at the resort. I think I have a picture. And I just wore them with like this Nirvana shirt that I got from Target. I just wanted something comfortable because I knew we were just going to be chilling around the resort and doing different things. We did a lot of walking on this trip, which made me realize that I'm probably getting a little too old to be walking around these parks because my feet were killing me. My feet, my back, my foot, my heel is actually still killing me on my right side. I need to go get that checked out. I think I injured it several years ago and I still have not gotten it checked out. So like my heel is still killing me. So made me realize, number one, I need to exercise. And number two, I'm getting too old to walk around these Disney parks or any kind of theme park at that. But anywho, so yeah, the first night or the first day I wore these with the Nirvana shirt. And these are very comfortable shorts. I like mine to be very much so like wide because to me they make my legs look slimmer. That's just like a little hack. If you want your legs to look slimmer and you wear shorts, you need to get some wide shorts. Otherwise, if you wear them too fitted, it makes your legs look fatter. That's just my little hack that I use. So, but they're very comfortable just to kind of, you know, walk around. And so, love these. I want to get another pair. I think they had several colors of these on the website. But like I said, I will link everything that I share with you guys in the description box. So, be sure to check down there if you're looking for some new, new spring, summer pieces to add to your wardrobe. And then I got some more shorts. I got these shorts, these leopard print. Y'all know, if you've been following me, y'all know I love leopard print. I love animal print in general, but leopard print I love. I die over it. So I ended up getting a pair of leopard print shorts. I thought these are so cute. And I got these in a size 33. They're from the Curve Love section. I definitely could have gotten these in the 32. And they're high rise. They're called the dad shorts, and they're high rise. So perfect. So I ended up wearing these to Hollywood Studios with my yellow shirt. I know it's a lot. Like, I don't even know if I got a picture of this, but here's kind of how it looks. And I know it's a lot. It's very busy, but I thought it was cute. I like leopard print. To me, leopard print is a neutral, so I just thought it looked cute with this pop of yellow. And I wore these wore this outfit with some yellow, my yellow Adidas, or not Adidas, Asics Onitsuka Tiger shoes. And that's another thing. I wore some slim shoes like Adidas Sambas and those Onitsuka Asics shoes, which have a very thin sole. And I definitely regretted that. I should have wore some shoes with a thicker sole, or like some Hokas or something like that. Because all that walking, yeah, like Sambas and those like sleek shoes, those sleek tennis shoes or sneakers that are huge right now, they're not good for walking for long periods of time. Like we definitely walked over 10,000 steps on when we went to Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, and our feet were hurting. And so that was another regret. Don't ever walk these theme parks, which I knew that. I guess I was just trying to be cute, or I underestimated how much we were gonna, underestimated how much we were gonna be walking around. So, but anywho, so these are the shorts, and I don't have any leopard print shorts, so, and these are really comfortable too. So, and then the last thing I got from Abercrombie are some jeans. These are basically the same pattern as the shorts, but I got them in pant form. I have been on the hunt for some leopard print pants forever, since last year. Every time I ordered some, they kind of worked and they kind of didn't. So these work perfectly, so glad I finally found me some leopard print pants. I had some other ones that I got from Mango. I think I had some more ones that I got from, like, I don't even know where they're from. I can't even put those on, so I should have sent them back, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna lose weight and be able to fit in them because I like them so much. But anyway, so these, I ain't got to worry about it because these fit me just perfectly. I think, again, I got these in a 33. Yeah, got these in a 33 long. So I definitely love that because they go past my ankle. They're kind of like scrubbing the ground, if you will. So I love that in a pant or a jean. I think they're like a jean. Yeah, they're definitely like a jean kind of material. So, but definitely they're close or similar to the pattern of the shorts, just in these jeans form. So, and I wore these with like I wore these Disney Springs because again, it wasn't hot that day. So I got away with wearing some jeans, and I wore like another graphic tee. I think it had Whitney Houston on it with like red and like had red in it, and I think I wore my red Adidas Sambas. Again, I'm popping pictures to show you guys these outfits that I wore. So, but yeah, so if you're looking for some leopard print jeans, these are perfect from Abercrombie. They have these on the website, and if you're long, if you're tall like me, then these will fit you perfectly and will go all the way down to your ankle and past your ankle, actually, because that was the issue I was having is I couldn't find any that go past my ankle because I'm 5'8", so I didn't want any high waters or any crop ones. I wanted some that go all the way down. So, but anywho, that's all the things that I got from Abercrombie. And then I'm gonna share with you guys some things, some shoes. They're just shoes. But what I want to, before I share with you guys the Zara things, let me show. I don't even know if I showed these or not, but I got some leopard print little mules from Bianco. I got these back in, I want to say February. I don't even know if I've showed these yet. I can't remember. If I did, I'm sorry, but I'm showing them again. But these are some mules in this snakeskin print, and I just absolutely love these. I thought these were so chic. These would look cute with like some capri pants, like some black capri pants, and like a nice top. So I thought these would be perfect for the summertime. And snakeskin print is such a huge trend. As you can see, I'm wearing a snakeskin print dress. That's old. This is old from Zara, I believe. But anyway, I love these so much, and I love a good mule. So you can dress these up or dress these down. So they are from Bianco. And they were a little pricey too, but Bianco, that brand, I think it's an Australian brand. They are pricey. So, and so then we're gonna go to Zara. So speaking of snakeskin print, I got some snakeskin print ballet flats. At this point, I have so many ballet flats. I really do need to stop buying them, but every time I go on websites, I just see different variations that I love. I mean, they're so comfortable. Obviously not comfortable for walking long periods of time, but they are comfortable. And just, you can wear them, you know, all kinds of ways, casually, dressed up, dressed down. So I thought these were really cute. They have like this Mary Jane style strap right here. So yeah, I thought these were so cute. They look very high end, and they are from Zara. So just thought I would share these with you guys. These I got in a, I think I got them in a 9. It says 40, but typically with flats I size down just so they're not flopping off my foot. So I think I got these in a size 9, and then in the heels I got these in a size 10, these heels, and I'm like a 9.5. So but yeah, so these are perfect. They don't flop off my feet or anything. Like I said, I wear a size 9.5, but in flats, or these ballet flats, I typically size down to a size 9. So yeah, I got these in a 9. And then these I haven't even worn yet. I thought these were really cute. They are some brown suede ballet flats. We know suede is going to be a huge trend, which I'm going to do a spring trends video. At this point, it's probably going to be spring slash summer, since we're kind of like right in the middle of spring going into summer. So I'm going to do a spring trends video for you guys soon. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, so I got these suede like stud detail, because that's another trend. So it's like a trend within a trend. So suede and studs are huge for the season. So I just thought I'd get some brown ones, because I don't have a lot of brown or chocolate brown shoes, and I love chocolate brown, especially in the spring and summer. Like, you wouldn't think to wear something like that in the spring and summer, but it's an alternative to wearing black. 'Cause I also like wearing black in the spring and summer, even though it is too hot. But to me, it's just chic. So this is like brown is like the new black, or an alternative to wearing black, because it's not so stark. But I love the stud detail on them too. So, and I love gold, so this will be perfectly, or go perfectly with a lot of my gold pieces. So yeah, just like a cute like summer dress, or like a boho dress. Speaking of that, I'm going to share with you guys, let me not forget to share with you guys that dress I was telling you guys about that I got from Asos that I need to try on. But yeah, so these are the next pair of shoes. And then the last pair of shoes, I have worn these. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get much wear out of these for summer, because they are fur. I love fur. I went crazy for fur over the fall and winter season, so that kind of has continued over into spring. Although, like I said, I don't know how much more wear I'm going to get out of these, because they are fur. But the inside of them are not fur, so maybe it'll be okay. And I don't typically wear socks in the spring and time, so it may not be too bad. Maybe I can get a couple more months out of these. But yeah, there's just some fur ballet flats again in this like Mary Jane style strap. But I just thought these were so cute, like a faux fur Mary Jane or faux fur ballet flat. I thought these were really cute. And again, I got these in a 9. All these flats, or these ballet flats, I got in a size 9. So but yeah, so absolutely love these. And they have like a little faux leather, so I'm sure this isn't real leather strap here. Like I said, I've worn these. I don't even remember where I wore them to, but I know I've worn them. I couldn't have worn them far because they aren't even messed up on the sole. So alright, so those are the shoes. And then Asos, hope I didn't just show my address there. So this dress, the shoes that I got from Zara, those should still be available on the Zara website. Actually they are, last time I checked. This dress from Asos, I'm not sure if it's still on the website, but I will link it anyway. But this is the dress, and it's just like this pink. I'll try to pop a picture if I don't try this dress on. But it's just like in this mauve pink color. You won't be able to see it. I'm gonna have to pop a picture. But it's like a boho style dress, and I planned on wearing this to my son's graduation. So I don't know if I'll do that or not, because this is definitely like a day kind of dress. I feel like something you wear in the day, and his graduation is at night at like 8 p.m. So I may wear this for his graduation party, because we're gonna have a graduation party for him on that weekend. So I may save this for his party instead of the actual graduation. Then it has like little like pearl details on it, so it's a very flowy boho dress. I'm very much so into that vibe in the spring and summertime. So yeah, so I just thought it was really cute. Like I said, I'm gonna try that on. If not, then I'll just pop a picture up on the screen for you guys to see it. So yeah, so I think that's everything that I've got new in my wardrobe. If not, I will be doing an H&M haul, because I did get some things in for H&M and also Mango. So stay tuned for that. So several videos coming up. I know it's been a while. It's probably been over a month since I filmed. I didn't film it all in March. There was just so much going on between my son's prom. He had prom. We had church things like church anniversary, or not church anniversary, but our pastor's anniversary. We had like church pretty much a whole week, 1 week in March. And then what else we had going on? Oh, me and my husband's wedding anniversary was in March. We just celebrated 22 years, I think. Yeah, 22 years. And then we had to get my son's graduation pictures / senior pictures done too, in the beginning of like April before we left to go on this trip. So there's a lot going on in March. So very much so doing videos would have been too much. I was already overwhelmed with other things that I was doing. So that's why I didn't film a whole lot, or that's why I didn't film at all in March. It's because we just had a lot going on. So just wanted to be present in the moment. And like I said, my son's getting ready to graduate. So just getting things ready for him. He just really kept us busy in March, and just in general. So that's why I kind of haven't been filming. So just, yeah, I don't like to overwhelm myself with doing too much, because it doesn't take much to overwhelm me. So I like to just do things one at a time. So but hopefully I can get back into the swing of things. Like I said, I got a couple of videos lined up, some things that I was gonna film in March I'm gonna film here in April and try to get these videos out for you guys. So thank you guys for sticking with me. Those of you that are still around that haven't unsubscribed, thank you so much for your patience. I haven't really been the most consistent over the past 6 months, but you know, things have happened. So hopefully you guys understand and will bear with me, and I'll try to get more consistent and get these videos out. So but that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, everything that I shared with you guys as far as the haul, I will link down in the description box, so be sure to check down there if you're interested in any of the pieces. So all right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. All right, bye guys.